everybody, and welcome back to Just Painted. So I got a nice little jam-packed episode for you today. I know it has been a while, and maybe we'll go over that later on, but for now, let's just get started. Okay, so first things up is our good friend from the channel, Evolution X, Frank. I just ordered some new decals from Evolution X from his Etsy store. All right, and let me show you real quick what they look like. Now, I was having a hard time with my larger scale kits to find, proper size decals because, I hate doing those. I think everybody does. But if you are like me who enjoy doing using decals, he says come out with a new sizes. Okay, from 3.5 millimeter all the way up to 6 millimeter. 4 millimeter, which is a third scale, and then 6 millimeter all the way up to half scale, which is really, really nice because I do have larger kits and I needed larger scale decals. So there it is right there. I'm going to leave a link down below for Mr. Evolution X. He has a how-to to use these on his site, on his YouTube page, which he's also an amazing artist, and he has just done a Batman kit with lights and everything. It was phenomenal. So I suggest you go check out his YouTube page and check out his Etsy page if you want the decals. And these work great. I love these. I have his smaller set, and now I just got these, which I'm planning to use pretty soon. Again, I'm going to leave all the links down below for Frank's, either his YouTube page, which check it out with all the good stuff, and he's got a how-to, and I got one how-to too on my where I use one of these for one of my kits, the videos. Okay, so, and I'll leave his Etsy page if you guys want to order these. These are great. They got a lot of nice little details and stuff. All right, so check it out. Thank you, Frank, again. You're the man. Thank you for coming out with these. We really appreciate it. All right, so let's keep on moving on over here. So, next up, I have to give this guy a shout out because I did order something. Should have just kept the camera on. I did order some new dry brushes. Okay, and I'm gonna open this real quick here, and let me bring this up. All right, so I have on my YouTube page, I have like a bunch of people that I follow, and I just don't follow guys that do 3D printing or garage kits, but I also do follow people that do mini paintings and, military and all this other stuff. I try to follow because I try to learn a little bit from everybody. I do suggest for you guys to do the same. Now, one of the mini painters that I do follow is Juan Hidalgo Miniatures. All right. And I am going to leave a link down below for his YouTube page and for the product that I'm about to show you. And I'll leave a link down below for that too. All right. And I was, when he comes up on my notifications, I check out to see his stuff because he's an amazing artist. So, and I like the stuff that he does. But he did review this product right here, and I'm going to show you right now. Okay. And these are new dry brushes, all right, and they're from Artifi, all right, and there's a 5-piece brush set, dry brush set, okay, and it's a really, really good set. I already tried these out too, which work phenomenal. Okay, so if you're looking to get dry brushes, you're not going to pay a ton of money for these, all right. When I bought it, they were on sale, and I think I paid like $23 for the whole set. Okay, so that's a really, really good price compared to the stuff that's out there. So here you have for a little sponge for just for damping your brush, and then you got a little brush cleaning. All right, to clean your brush, a little soap. All right, and you got a bunch of different sizes on these dry brushes, which is really, really cool. All right, and they're not too soft, they're not too hard, which I like. This is exactly the way I like it. All right, so I highly suggest that you guys check these out if you're looking for dry brushes. All right, I'm going to link down there for Juan Hidalgo's page where he uses them and shows you, and I'll leave a link down below for the product too. All right, so these are really, really good, and I suggest you guys If you're looking for one, they're not that expensive. Check them out. Try them if you want. Check out his video first if you want to. Do that too. But I highly suggest these dry brushes because they're really, really good. And talking about brushes, Black Friday and all that stuff was just passed. And I was looking for brushes to buy. And I picked up these right here, these grabby 11 miniature brushes. All right. And these are really, really nice. They have a really, really nice point. I already used a couple of these. All right. But this is like a size 5. And look at the point in that, guys. That's really nice. All right. And the point held up very well. So if you look, and I paid for the whole set for 11. I think I paid $7. All right. Even if it's not a Black Friday sale, because I think I paid a little bit cheaper for these, I still think these are steal. All right. And I use those Hobby Lobby brushes and, stuff like that too. And those are fine. It's good to have good brushes in your arsenal, all right, to use. Like, if you're going to Winsor & Newton or any other ones that you think they might be your favorites or whatever, just keep a few of those. But don't go buying those just to have. You're going to have some cheap ones too, because depending on what you're using or how hard are you on the brushes and stuff like that, you want to keep a good arsenal of cheap brushes to use. I always suggest that you guys do that. All right, because if you're going to use a good detail brush and stuff like that, then take out your good brush. But if you're going to be just doing regular painting like the large kits like we use, you don't need to use those brushes most of the time. Get some cheap brushes that are good, they can hold up. And if they get damaged, you're not going to get mad. And you can always use those brushes for something else. You see me using them for stippling and for mixing my paint and things like that. You can always save those and not use, other things that are going to damage you. Either airbrush or something else. Grab something of these like this. Really cheap. $7. I think that's a steal. So check it out. I'll leave a link down below for these two. All right, so you guys can check it out. All right, and those are really, really good brushes. All right. So next up, right. I was having a hard time painting hair the other day. Well, not the other day, but just not too long ago. And I don't know if it's because I wanted to get a little more realism off the hair, and I just wasn't happy the way it was coming out. And blonde hair, guys, if you ever painted blonde hair, you know how tough it can be sometimes. So I was doing a little research, and I do have some guys that I follow on YouTube. And one of them is Vince, mini painter again, but he was painting larger scale kits, like maybe 75 millimeter, 120 millimeter. I don't remember exactly the size. But he has a whole series of painting hair. I think he started off with black hair, and then, the last one he did was the blonde hair. All right, he did red, and he did a couple of ones out there. So I checked out his video, and I'm going to give him props because, it really, really helped me out. And if you guys are having a hard time painting hair, any color, he has like 3 or 4 videos up there on that. And I suggest you go check him out. Vince Venturella. All right, he's a mini painter, but he's an amazing artist, guys. And I can't thank him enough because he bailed me out on that kit, and it came out beautiful. And I will be posting that on my Instagram and on my Facebook page. All right, so check it out. It's going to be posted pretty soon. I'm almost done with that. But the hair came out fantastic. It was the best one that I did. I still need to work on his style, for getting a little more realism out of it. But the end result was just way better than what I had, and I'm really, really happy the way it came out. And just with practice, guys, those things are gonna work out and stuff like that. And I highly suggest that you check out all the stuff that he does, because it does relate to larger kits. Don't just get stuck with just watching guys that do just larger kits, because a lot of the stuff that the mini guys do can go and you can use those tools and those techniques into the larger scale kits. And I highly suggest you check out Vince. Vince's been around for a while. Amazing artist, and he's the way he talks, very easy to understand, and the way he shows things is also very easy to learn. So I highly suggest you guys check out Vince Venturella. Hit the like and subscribe button over there and check it out. All right. So speaking of garage kits, there is a new YouTube channel that I highly suggest you guys check out and support them. And these guys from across the pond. All right, and it's UKGK. All right, I'm going to leave a link down below. David Nicholson from Killer Kits, UK garage kit company out there. All right, he's involved in this channel, and And these guys, they talk about a lot of stuff, and a lot of cool stuff, and they're funny and stuff like that. And I, just asking to go out there and support those guys and subscribe to the channel. I think they're really cool. They talk about a lot of stuff. And check out the UKGK Facebook page too, which I'm going to leave a link down below for that. So check those guys out. Show your support for these channels, because the more these channels come out there, the better. You're more informed, and hopefully they'll have come out with a lot more things and stuff like that. It looks like the channel's starting to build up. So just give them a support out there. UKGK, an amazing site on Facebook to find out what's going on across the pond and things like that, and a lot of really cool people out there. So check them out. All right, so let's talk about kits. I got some kits here the last couple months, and I wanted to show you guys, but I was waiting for some, and and I was trying to wait for things to come together to do this video. So I'm also trying a new lens, so give me a heads up and tell me what you guys think, if the picture quality and all that stuff is better. I really appreciate the feedback on that. All right, so let's start off with the first kit that I got. Let me scroll down here and let me open that. There we go. All right, so the first kit that I got is from Gilman's Garage. All right, Gilman's Production, Paul Gill. He just recently sent me this kit. This is Tyrell himself. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna show you that. All the pieces. And this is Tyrell. All right, from the Blade Runner series that he has. I think this is like the 10th or 11th kit that he's released out in this series. And I'm hoping that he keeps going, because the whole series is just phenomenal. And look at the sculpt on this thing by Jeff Yeager. Just beautiful. He captured Tyrell. The scene is where he has his robe and Sebastian goes up to try to bring in Batty, and, talking about, their ongoing little chess game that they got going. There's a hand with a little chess piece. All right. And then I gotta show you this. Now this is hand sculpted, guys, and look at this. Look at all the detail on this thing. It's just amazing. The wrinkles on the neck. All right. And just the expression, everything, you just captured him perfectly. Okay, and then the base was, I believe it was 3D sculpted, but it's cast in resin. All right. And Paul did an amazing job doing this. I don't know how he did it, because these things are like super overhangs and stuff like that, and I don't know, but it came out really, really nice, and it fits perfectly right there. Okay, minor cleanups. Paul did an amazing job casting, as usual. All right, but he has some really, 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 really nice details, and I love this kit, the way it came out. And I'm going to be starting the Blade Runner series paint ups really, really soon. I'm working on cleaning up one right now and doing a little mod to it. All right, so, but this kit also comes, and then Paul wanted me to explain this, and I'm not going to show it right now, but I will be showing how to do this. And if you guys do a little research, it's not really hard to do. Just in case you guys have any questions on this. All right, now this is a 3D printed piece. All right, so you're starting to see these garage kits starting to transition into like a hybrid, where they're doing some 3D sculpting, some 3D printing to enhance the kit, which I really love, because there's value in the hand sculpting, guys, and I truly believe that, because for somebody to do a kit like this by hand, like Jeff Yeager does all the time, and he's an amazing sculptor, because he captures the characters all the time, man. He just blows my mind every time. But you're starting to see these hybrid things going on. Like this is 3D sculpted but cast in resin, and this is 3D printed. Now when they print in 3D, and when you get a 3D print in clear, a lot of times what you're going to see it like it looks really, really foggy. All right, and you're going to say to yourself, oh man, it's not clear. The way to do this is you're going to sand it with a real fine grit. I use like anywhere between 800 to 1200, and I sand it down. Really, you don't have to go crazy. You're not taking stuff. You don't want to take too much material away, what you try to do is sand it really fine. You can wet sand it. Works out better with a little bit of wet sand. And when you're gonna wet sand, I suggest go like 1,000, 1,200, and sand it down, okay, and clean it up really good. All right, and then once you're done with that, you spray with a little bit of matte clear. All right, that's it. And what that will do is once you spray it, after you clean it, obviously after you sand it, you clean it. Make sure there's no fine grits or anything like that. Make sure you clean it really good, and then you spray this stuff on, and you'll get a nice clear finish on your clear resin. All right, so that's how that works. And I'll do a little bit of show and tell. Maybe I'll do a separate video on how to do that, and you know, this way you guys have an idea how to do it. It's not that hard. All right, so let me put that back. I don't want to lose this. And we're going to move on to the next thing. All right. Thank you, Paul, for sending this. Paul, by the way, sending wishes. He just got, you know, surgery. He's feeling a lot better now. But, you know, I know Paul is itching to get back to work and stuff. So yeah, I hope he feels better and stuff. So, all right. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. So let's move on to the next kit. Let me get this out of the way. All right, so the next kit is from Pestilence Labs. All right, and I got this from Mark Worthling. All right, so let me show you what I have. This Pestilence Labs card. And I got Igor from Young Frankenstein. Look at that. Now, Mark has released already the monster and Frankenstein. All right, so he has released them both, and this is the third one of the series. All right, and he did this is again Jeff Yeager. All right, guys, you can tell when Jeff Yeager sculpts a kit, man, because he just does an amazing job. Look at that. All right, look at that. That's beautiful. Very minor cleanup. They did a beautiful job casting this. All right, and this is the base. All right, fits perfect. There you go. Really nice job. Okay, and then I have a hand that goes with that. Okay, and then look at the little jar in the brain. Really, really cool. All right, so I think that's phenomenal. This is the abnormal brain. All right, so it's a beautiful kit. You know, amazing sculpt, clean, hardly any cleanup on this thing. It's beautiful. The detail in the hand, guys, look at that. That's just super cool, man. I love when hands are know they're really hard to do. All right, and when you get a good sculptor to do some really good hands, man, it's amazing. Very minor cleanup right there. All right, from the seam, right there, you barely see it. A lot of times these producers, they try to clean up the seams as best as they can, you know, so you get do minor work and just get right into painting, which is really cool. Really, really cool, guys. You know, you get a certificate of authenticity, which is really cool, really nice. Thank you very much, Mark. You did another nice job on this. Really appreciate it. And let's move on to the next kit. All right, Pestilence Labs. I'm going to leave the link down below for everybody. Gilman's, Pestilence. And the next kit that I want to review is from, let me get over here real quick. It's from NY3D Creations. All right. And I ordered these. These were at Jersey Fest. All right. Let me close this up real quick. And I ordered 2 Batmans, and I need to get the third one. So this is the older Keaton Batman, and look at the detail on that. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Here is the base. Okay, goes like this, 3-sided with the emblem. All right, you get the cape, and you get the bust. All right, the cape fits in perfectly. Okay, just minor cleanup. Okay, and I didn't clean this up yet, so it still has the little bumps and stuff. But look, barely any cleanup you have to do, guys, which is really, really nice. All right, it goes in somewhere like this. Okay, and then the head, it's on there, just like that. It's a little loose and stuff, but you get the picture. All right, really, really nice. And then I have the head with the, and this is what I want to show you guys. This is, I think, what's really cool, and I think all these sculptors need to think about doing this if they're going to make multiple heads. All right, this is the way he ships it, so the ears don't get damaged. But there's the one with the cow, and beautiful detail. Awesome job. Okay, so let me show you what else I got with it. It's this. It's a little stand for your extra head. All right, so it goes like that. All right, this way you're not just putting the head down and dropping it and then scratching all the paint. This is what you need to get. This is what they need to do when you're getting multiple heads. It's not that hard to do. I don't know if Mike did this from an NY3D or the sculptor did it. But whoever came up with this idea, perfect. This is what you want. And the best way to do this, guys, is you magnetize it. All right, this way it doesn't fall off. All right. Or doesn't get bumped and, stuff like that, because it's a little shallow, but, you put a magnet in there and you're good to go. All right. And you'll stay right there. Perfect. Okay. So this is the Katon one. And let me move this out of the way so I have room and can show you. And then I have another one. Sorry about that. This has got stuff everywhere over here. Alright, so this is the latest Batman, the Ben Affleck one. Okay, so here's again, you get the cape. Really cool. Not a lot of cleanup. Real nice print. Nice and sharp. Okay, and then goes like that. Alright, beautiful. Thank you. And you get the two heads. And same thing, I got the little stand for these. Alright, but there's the bear head, which is very nice, likeless. Okay. The light right there, sorry about that. Really cool. And then the one with the cow. And he also has the bale available. And that's the next one that I'm going to order from him. Alright. Now these are on sale on his site. Go check out NY3DCreations.com. Check him out and see all the new stuff that he has. And he has a bunch of new stuff coming out. And if you don't have a 3D printer, Mike is the guy to go. He has many years experience. He's been doing this for a long time. One of the first ones, actually. And if you have any problems with your 3D printing projects and stuff like that, he's also a good man to talk to about anything that you might need. All right, cool. We're moving along pretty quick here. All right, so guys, really quick, this Saturday, the 16th, we're going to be having another Way of the Dragon, and it's going to be a Christmas special, guys. All right. So yes, we're going to be doing a Christmas themed show this Saturday, and then we probably won't be back to sometime next year in January. All right. So this is going to probably be the last show for the year, but all the guys that usually there are going to be doing probably a couple kits that day. They're really simple, and they're both Christmas themed, and they're both the same thing. So you're going to be doing the Grinch. All right, I got two of them here. All right, which is really cool. Now, guys, this is sponsored by NY3D Creations. All right, NY3D Creation is sponsoring this episode. He has donated the kits to the group that does the Way of the Dragon, and we would like to say thank you very much to Mike for doing that. This is for him to show how much we supported him, and he supported us doing this throughout the whole year, and I really appreciate that. I know the whole group does. And so he gifted us with this 2 little Grinch kits, which I think they're fantastic. All right, there it is right there, real simple. The Grinch, the bus, and then this one here is like a little flat. So I was thinking about doing this. You can do whatever you want with this. You can do an ornament, or you can do a magnet. I was thinking about doing a magnet, just slapping the magnet right there and just, pop it on the fridge, during Christmas or whatever. My wife is going to take these, once I'm done painting these. She's going to probably, take it away from me. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But I think it's a beautiful kit. We're going to be painting this weekend, Saturday coming up. All right, today is Wednesday, and I'm going to be releasing this probably on Friday. So it's probably going to be the next day. So, all right. So Saturday we're going to be live, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern time. All right, and we're going to be painting these live. Okay, this is already these are already cleaned up and ready to paint. All right, so this is really cool. It comes in 3 pieces. All right, if you want one of these, I'm sure Mike will sell you one or whatever. But I don't think this is on his website. But I'm sure you can ask him if he's selling these or not. But I think these are beautiful. All right, and these are great little thing that you can take out during Christmas time or gift it to somebody, paint it. You can paint one of these as a nice little stocking stuffer or whatever. Paint one of these and put a magnet on it. All right, and it's really, really cool. All right, so thank you, Mike, again from NY3D Creations.com. Thank you so much. We really, really, really appreciate it. We're really thankful for that. Thank you so much. All right, so next up, AFM is having another end of the year sale, and they're having a sale on all the back issues that they have, printed ones. So guys, this is one of the best magazines, hobby magazines that I think out there for figures. Garage kits, 3D printing, a lot of tools that you guys can use, a lot of great articles and things like that. And it's not that expensive, and you get these back issues because they got a lot of great stuff. It's a great tool to have, I'm telling you. And having 50% off, that's amazing. So you can really stock up on some of the stuff that they have, and they're starting to run out of these printed issues. And I think these are a good tool to have in your arsenal. All right. They have gone fully digital, so anything that's comes out from now on is all in digital. So check them out, AFM Magazine. I'm going to leave a link down below for that. Check out the sales that they're having, and please, don't miss out on the sale, because I don't know how much stock they have left and how many sales like this is going to have again. So don't miss out on it. All right. And with that, they came out with a new issue. Okay. It's got a ton of cool stuff in it. A lot about cartoon, but there's a lot of painting techniques and stuff that people do that you can learn from, and I think is like I said, another great resource to have. But along with that, in this issue, our good friend Hank Hilger from Hank's Model Kits, they did a review on one of his kits, and the kit that they did a review on is Smile, and it's a great review. And if you guys like Hank stuff, go check out the magazine and check out the article. He's very proud of it. All right, and congratulations to you, Hank, on this. It's a great kit. Love to paint that sucker. That was awesome, and I think it's beautiful. All right, so thank you, Hank, for that too, and congratulations again. All right, so don't forget, guys, check out AFM. A lot of cool stuff. One quick thing that I wasn't sure if I want to touch this or not, but I left it for the end for a reason. I haven't posted too many videos, in the last couple months, and that is because my mom passed away not too long ago, and I was having a hard time, dealing with it. Nobody wants to see their parents go and stuff like that. But it is what it is, and I'm trying to work my way through that. And I need to apologize to you guys, but I'm sure you will understand why. I don't need to say no more after that, but that's the reason why, I've been a little bit, away for a little bit, and not too, she was one of the biggest supporters of what I do, my hobby and stuff. And she always wanted to see all the new stuff that I did and everything like that. She always And your mom is always going to give you props. She doesn't care how you paint it, right? But she was always a good support. My whole family is. My wife, my kids, my everybody, that I know and I love. They all support what I do, and they're always, very supportive, and and stuff like that. So I didn't want to talk about it back then, because I wasn't ready for that. But I feel like you guys. I'm hoping that you guys understand why I haven't been around for, and I'm posting so much stuff lately, and I hope you guys understand that and things like that. And I'm going to leave that there. All right. So thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. Oh, one big thing, last thing that I want to tell you. We're almost at 1,000. Okay. And what I would like to do is do a really, really nice episode for when if I hit it before the holidays, it's going to probably be in January that we're going to do this nice little giveaway for that I'm planning on doing for when I reach 1,000. All right, so stay tuned for the next update, and I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that. We're going to have 3 prizes: third, second, and first place. All right, I have a couple of kits that I'm going to be giving away for those for third and second, and I'm working on something probably special, but I'm hoping it's going to work out for the first place. All right, so stay tuned for that. Also stay tuned because I got some really, really cool news coming up soon, and I hope you guys like it and support it. All right, I'm going to leave it there. All right, but some really cool news coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. And like always, I always appreciate you guys, your comments, your support for the channel. I really appreciate it. We're almost at 1,000, which it blows my mind because I never thought that we were going to reach this, so. And it's not about monetizing anything like that. I always say that if the money comes in from, YouTube doesn't pay like they used to, or what I hear. And that's not what this is about. What this is about is for you guys learning and joining my experience together with, with me and my improvements as we go along. If you look at what I painted in the beginning of this whole thing and where we're at now, I see a lot of improvement in my painting. And this is from learning from you guys, my friends at the Styrene Syndicate, and other friends out there in the YouTube world, and sharing information and things like that. And that's how you're going to learn. And hopefully you guys learn when you watch my channel. I always say I'm not a professional, but I'm always out there trying to learn and trying to do better. And hopefully you guys too. So, all right. So as always, if you guys ever need anything, I'm always going to be here. You got my Facebook to reach out, Instagram, and all that stuff like that. And if you ever need help on anything, I'm more than happy to do that. And if I can't help you, I'm always going to probably try to steer you to the right person that can. All right. So thank you so much for everything, guys. And I can't, I'm just blown away and stuff. So stay tuned. More things to come soon. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Peace.